So you're wondering, should you travel during this whole coronavirus thing? I got you. I'm going to answer that question right after the intro. Hey, what's up? I'm Erica Rasha, and welcome to iAMERICA, where I help young people grow, learn, save, and travel. So today we're going to talk about, should you travel with the coronavirus? And I'm going to answer that really soon. However, make sure you subscribe, you give this video a big thumbs up, and make sure that you comment down below before we get into it. So should you travel? Right now, prices are mad cheap. Like, it's crazy. I live in Atlanta, and to go from Atlanta to Los Angeles, which is on the whole other side of the United States, it's like $40-50. And mine is just blown, because usually that's like a $300 trip, round trip, but $40-50 round trip, like that's like a 80% off, like crazy. Anyway, so not only are flights cheap, hotels are cheap, like everything is just cheap. However, you can't let that tempt you. So to answer the question, should you be traveling now? No, you shouldn't. You can't let those cheap prices get you riled up to like, I'm getting on a plane right now, because it's not the most responsible thing to do. So to answer the question, should you be traveling right now during the corona pandemic? No, you shouldn't. And why? Because I'm not going to just say no and not tell you why. For the simple fact of, yes, the prices are cheap. However, once you get there, a lot of businesses are closed. They aren't open, because they're not essential businesses, so they're not open. So like malls are closed now, restaurants, bars, different things like that, tourist attractions, they're closed. Like if you go to Las Vegas, most of the strip is closed. And why, you may ask, is for the simple effect of social distancing. Social distancing is a big way of how we can slow down the spread of the coronavirus, and it's on us to practice that. So it wouldn't be smart if you traveled and then you went to tourist attractions, because think about it, if you're not being smart, then 9 times out of 10 somebody else isn't being smart. So they're going to be in those tourist attractions too. And you should avoid big crowds, because a lot of us are carriers for coronavirus, and we simply don't know because we're healthy and it's not attacking our system that bad, and it's similar to like the common cold. So you have to avoid big crowds, so that means you got to stay away from tourist attractions. And so it's like, what's the point? So now businesses are closed. I shouldn't be at tourist attractions. You're missing out on the whole thing of travel, and you're going to just end up going and staying in your hotel room. And even though some hotels in some places are closing, or they're like ended up having to close down, so now you got to go from one hotel room to the next, and hotels aren't always the cleanest. So then now you got corona. Like, it's the harsh truth. I think the biggest reason that you should not travel, though, in the one that's like the less selfish stint of it all, is that you're responsible. You are responsible. Jobs are closing, businesses are closing, because they're responsible for not making people come in and not giving people a space to gather. Now you're responsible to do your part and to stay in the house and only go to essential places like grocery stores and doctor's offices, things where you have to go. If we all can just stay in the house for like 2 to 3 weeks, we could slow down the spread of this virus, how it's happening so fast, how this outbreak is just poop, case. And we could all just avoid each other a little bit. Now, I feel like all my college students that are still going on spring break, like you could just see a slump of people in Miami and things like that. It's irresponsible. Like I said, we should be avoiding large crowds. And so it's like, you might feel fine and you might be a carrier of corona, and then you come home and who knows what older person or person that has a weaker immune system you interact with. And so now they're in the hospital, or they're losing their life because of you were a carrier and you passed it on and you didn't even know. And so I feel like spring break, there'll be another one. You can rebook your flights and things, and a lot of airlines are canceling fees and things because it's serious. We all have to take our responsibility. Corona can be passed by simple things like touch, like just a simple money transaction. You could pass corona to someone. I see a lot on like Instagram and stuff. By the way, follow me on Instagram at Erica Rasha. But like, I see a lot of like Instagrams and things of people talking about something. It's just like the cold. It's just like the flu, and the flu kills more people and things. But even though for you it's just like a cold or the flu, and you can heal from it, not everybody can. And I feel like it's our responsibility as just human beings to take care of ourselves, but also take care of each other. But to answer the question overall, should you travel? No. Now, should you go and buy your travel dates in advance? Yes, 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 yes. Please do. But that's all I got for y'all in this video. So thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please stay safe. Please wash your hands. Please do whatever you need to do to have mental peace, because I know being at home can be tough. Please watch a video. Please like and subscribe, because y'all, I need help. It helps the algorithm. But thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Erica Rasha, and I'm saying bye.
Open up, you O.P.E.N. Bitch, you won't be BM. We should be closer than friends.